So this weekend, some Lurcher puppies turned up. And those guys actually made one of our weekend talks about what Lurchers are, about dogs, keeping dogs, pros and the cons, the breeding of a Lurcher. Look at them. Just getting a little bit of evening sun, and they're going to go home, back with Kyle. And in about 3 more weeks, they'll all be going off to their new homes. You got fleas, have you? This is my favourite. This is Wiggy. Luckily Wiggy, with a wig on, has got a new home lined up. Phew, that's what I say. What a beautiful dog. Lurcher puppies. Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Paperwork first thing this morning, and then an upgrade and a change of vivarium for this beautiful grey banded king snake. Look at that. Absolute iconic species of snake. Whether you're a wild herper in America or someone that keeps and studies and breeds colubrid snakes in captivity, the grey banded king snake in its variety of forms and phases is truly a magnificent species. And if snakes aren't your thing, you can't fail to appreciate how beautiful and absolutely stunning, look at that, this animal is. The grey banded king snake, and we've just got another year or so to wait for her boyfriend to catch up. It'd be really good to see some baby ones of these hatching from their eggs. Wow, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, I've just driven down from near Northampton to near Southampton. I'm down in the New Forest at a place I think is called Dibden Purlieu, to a school I go to every year. It does get harder every year. Maybe it's getting older, but getting up at sort of 4 o'clock, setting off at 5 and driving 123 miles, yeah, it's just straining. So I've got 3 1-hour talks back to back, which will be quite intense, about about New Forest animals. We've got a hedgehog, we've got a barn owl, a slow worm, toad, grass snake, and a couple of random things like giant millipedes and things, and a couple of other things like bigger lizards to stroke. It's sunny here. It's been cold and grey. It's June. It's been cold and grey in Northamptonshire for a few days now. Very cold. It's nice to see the sun and the blue sky. I'm hoping it'll be sort of a bit of blue sky, a bit overcast. At lunchtime, I'm going to try and get out maybe for an hour before I head off home, looking for what I can find sort of in some heathland locally. We'll see, so watch this space. to Orchard Infant School. Absolutely lovely kids, 3 classes, year 2. Lovely manners, lovely behaviour, loads of vocab. The teachers have really been teaching them some stuff. Just, yeah, great with the animals. And of course, they all made me jealous by saying, oh yeah, we've seen slow worms, we get them in our gardens and stuff. So down near Southampton, that part of the way where we are, the New Forest, down this neck of the woods, sunnier, it's like summer, 13 degrees yesterday in Northampton, freezing cold for the last few days. Here, it's been what you expect down south, and of course, that's far better for reptile life. So I'm going to have a little mooch around, no idea where I am, nearest bit of heathland. Scoffed a couple of Marmite and peanut butter sarnies. I'll have a mooch and I'll let you know if I see anything. Strange blot on the landscape. God, you just got the heat on my back. Absolutely ridiculous. It really is crazy. It's been so cold for the start of June, end of May in Northamptonshire. This is absolutely crazy. It's like properly hot. I feel like I'm on holiday. I think Jackie should have tagged along with me today, which she could have done. But to be honest, she's always so busy and she needed a lie-in. It was a 4 AM start today. But yeah, it feels like I'm on holiday. 2.5 hours away, completely different world. Lots of horse poo. Just hope I don't find the owners, because if you know me, you'll know horses. Yeah, they're my phobia. Anyway, keep searching. The dog rose, a wild rose. Simple beauty. Lots of orchids. In amongst the bracken. Look at that. Beautiful. Pretty bleak under the old pine trees. Pretty bleak indeed. Bear Grylls was here. I've just given up on this patch. Heading back to the van for a minute. We haven't got long, so I've got animals in the car and I don't want them to get hot, despite the way the van is laid out to keep it cool. It does get warm. And we've just reached down to look at this almost sphagnum moss we're on, drying out now. There's a common lizard, there it goes. Beautiful. Look at that. Just when I was thinking, middle of the day during a hot spell, not good for our cool loving reptiles, but there we have one. Oh, there he is, bless him. Little male, little yearling I'd say. Already got a regenerated tail. Lots of things want to eat you when you're that small. Like I said to the kids in the talk today, you don't need to worry about those rainforest animals. When it comes to beauty and interest and fascination and the need for conservation, British wildlife, we've got to start there. Look at that. Miniature dragon. Bit of territorial combat going on over here. Rebellion dragonflies, look at them go. Oh. Never mind Top Gun. Those boys are really going for it. Look at them go. Who's going to control this patch of water and all the girls that come along? God, blimey. If you look down near the end of that log underwater, you can see some tadpoles there. Toad tadpoles. There's a water boat. No, there's loads down here. Loads of tadpoles. Whirligig beetles. Oh, saying toad tadpoles. Look at that. Bit of water on a heathland. Oh my goodness me, you've got some life in there. Tadpoles. There's some whirligig beetles. There they go. There's certainly lots of tadpoles. Great to see. I think I need to be south. I know it's quite a lot of footage of tadpoles, but the thing is, this site's really lacking where I've been looking in my usual haunts in Northamptonshire. Really lacking. This is what you should find in a little marshland. Tadpoles, frogs, toads, newts, grass snakes. Loads of them. Brilliant to see. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. I'm gonna rest. Oh no. Something quite sad. I found out several years ago I can no longer hear the high pitch of a grasshopper singing. Damaged ears from noisy work. Anyway, I'm heading back now. Too hot for the reptiles. Too little local knowledge. I just stopped at the first place I could get out my van, really. Quite a busy area. It's not busy, but you can see it's walkers and cyclists, dog owners. A bit more local knowledge for those tucked away places. Wouldn't help at all. Or would help at all, rather. Would. Yeah, it'd help more. So a little mooch along this little stream and head back to the van. I feel like I'm on holiday, it really does. I don't want to head back to the van, but it's a long journey. So target species reptiles, and like anything to do with nature, whether it's fishing, shooting, hunting with a camera lens, anything, being out in nature. It's not just about the target, it's about that complete beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Back home now. I've brought the sun with me, but the cool breeze is still here. It's like being on holiday today down at the New Forest. Even though we're in a t-shirt and the sun's out, it's certainly, oh yeah, a bit chilly. Very different indeed. But we're back in a local countryside. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Something's just rustled out of here and ran at that bank. It looked like a baby otter, as dumb as that sound. It wasn't a mink. Didn't see it quick enough. How weird. Good place to be if you're an otter.
Black one.
Yeah. It was a mink. It's just came out. The mink have really died off around this area because of the otters coming back, but it was definitely a mink. It's just come back out and gone in the water. Baby otter. What kind of idiot am I?
You're doing well, aren't you? Hey? Hello. Hello, darling. Hello. Oh, yummy. Nice and good form. Yeah.
Here they are, false water cobber eggs. First species of snake I actually bred, other than grass snakes that I caught from the wild as a kid. First sort of tropical, if you like, species I bred. Foreign species. 10 years later, I love to see a lovely clutch of false water cobber eggs. And then it's sort of 70 days before we get to see what fantastic creatures hatch from these amazingly large eggs. They're sort of chicken egg size, I guess. We'll get those in an egg box, set up, and pop those in the incubator. Slightly cooler than many eggs, run a little bit cooler, and you tend to get bigger, chunkier young that take a little bit longer to hatch in the cooler temperatures. They're usually better for it and bigger for it. So time to clean out the reptiles, the big deep clean every 3 or 4 days. A few quick updates for you guys. So last time I said about the channel, how it was doing, I sort of moaned that what I was hearing was the new owner of YouTube, new CEO, was really putting everything into the shorts and taking quite a bit away from even the big time YouTubers, in so much as not sharing the product, the content, and so on and so forth, making it harder for your channel to work. I've been looking at the analytics just lately, and thanks to you guys and your input, the channel has suddenly really had a little boost. So subscribers are down, so if that's you not subscribing, do us a favour, go on, just click on that subscribe, costs you nothing, and it helps get the channel out there on YouTube's platform. But the analytics were normally, the views were mostly coming from social media, so where I'd shared relevant videos onto relevant social media Facebook pages, that was where a lot of the traffic was coming from. YouTube's obviously now recognising the channel a bit more, and that's all thanks to your input, your comments, your subscribing, your watching, your sharing, and you can see that now it's actually working as it should. YouTube's showing you some of the videos, you're searching for the videos, and that's how it should work. So that's brilliant. So that's giving it a real boost. So guys, thank you so much for that. Okay, next bit of news. I've actually finally ordered some of the materials for those outdoor reptile enclosures. They're turning up as I'm speaking. There's some stuff turning up this week, some timber. The first lot of Perspex acrylic has turned up yesterday. In the end, I've decided at the moment, I've just done it myself. I've took money that I shouldn't have took from somewhere else. We'll see if the open weekends, there's a plane coming to land, or Martian. We'll see if the open weekends do what they should and gradually pay that back. But at the moment, I've basically filled up my credit card. But we're going to get 2 of those enclosures done. Dennis, my friend who's a chippy and a long-term falconer, he's going to come and help me once his holiday's over and build them for me, or at least help me build them. So I'll keep you informed on that progress. But it's 3 years into these open weekends. My plan on year 1 was to have an open top enclosure with adders, and in case if I just don't do it, it's never going to get done. So I'll keep you informed as they develop. People are really loving those outdoor enclosures. The sort of the junkyard area that we've done of all recycled enclosures. People are really spending time, the public at the weekend, interested in looking into those enclosures and learning about those animals. And there's all sorts in there, but it's the British stuff we want to get behind. Oh, and if you're following the channel and the videos, you watched the last Coyote retic video about going to get a mate for our reticulated python, you'll know that this year I think I'm going to finish pairing up all my single snakes. It was a job for last year. The market in snake breeding last year and snakes was low because of the fuel prices, the electricity scare. This year I'm gambling again with money I do not have to pair up the last few snakes. And Dave over at Colubrid at Rainforest Exotics, that's his outlet, he's got black-tailed crebos and he's got a pair for mine. He breeds some fantastic dry mark on, as well as every species of snake you could ever think of. He's got a pair waiting for that. So that'll be the mangrove snake, the black-tailed crebo, the reticulated python this year. And I think really it's just Barron's racers. So we should have that all sorted for this year. And that'll be future breeding products of snake we haven't yet bred. So realistically, I'm spending way too much money this year that I don't have on the gamble that, for instance, with the snake side of things, that my snakes this year that I've got running in the incubator, some good quality and amazing animals, the market will be better this year, and the sale of those offspring will pay back the cost of the new snakes. But we'll see. Anyway, that's the news update. I hope you've enjoyed the channel. and you enjoy the channel, and I'll see you soon. I've got so much work to do today. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos. Subscribe.